everybody, welcome to Friendsim and stuff again, and bleh.
Still playing with the remote, still navigating menus like fools, all that jazz. And I'm here this time.
You were here last time.
No.
You know it's funny?
What?
Paulipa is still in the gold outfit there because we're playing on your computer. Like, this has been a thing for a few episodes now. But since we haven't played her out on your computer yet, it's like, yes, mystery. Nobody knows.
It's a mystery in town of pals and promises made and broken. We're gonna break somebody. Cool.
Can't.
Just giving up. Another night, another long, long walk. Don't know why I did that. Despite the blisters, you have started to feel truly optimistic. You've got a lot going for you these days.
True.
Just pulling out the aristocrats, huh?
Yeah.
True. You're still technically a castaway on a hostile planet with absolutely no hope of rescue.
Who needs a rescue? You got friends.
But if you're completely honest, Earth was pretty shitty too. Pretty shitty. Sure, 98% of everyone here is a psychopath who would rip your face off as soon as look at you. But it's the other 2% that are really gonna make it all worth it.
So, Vikare.
Da. So, we got a punk rocker and a librarian.
Who has, like, some kind of... Hello!
Wow, that's nice.
She has, like... We actually talked about this whenever they showed the images for the thing. The knives up there.
Yeah.
That should be horrifying, but instead of being horrified, we were like, yeah, it's like the carrots from
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
When you're riding on the horse. You can hit her this many more times to make her go faster.
Oh, man.
Or something, I don't even.
But the people voted, and then the people voted for Mallek, so that's who we're going with. Also, gonna go ahead and get this out there. Like, as soon as he was released, everybody was like, holy shit, pointy elves' ears are canon! And I'm like, okay, I like the ears. They're cool, they match his general, it gives him more stuff he can pierce. But, like, literally, he is the only character in the entire, like, any of these games who have ears.
Mm-hmm. Everybody else hears through their mouth.
I'm just saying, if L-word not having ears does not canonize trolls not having ears, why would Mallek having ears canonize them definitely having ears? Like, you got some... I don't think double standards is the word... Stop.
But I have a thought!
I'm still talking. Shut up. I don't think double standards is the word I'm looking for, but something to the equivalent of that. Now what do you want?
Teacher! L-word. That was the too cool girl, right?
Yes.
The lesbian?
Yes, and she's the same blood caste as him, so you can't pull a frickin' it's a blood caste thing on me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but point is...
She's the same color as him.
Dude, they're all gray, whatever.
Just make your point already.
I'm trying, but you keep interrupting me and throwing me off, and I'm very confused.
But you keep...
Point is, before I just made jokes about her being Edward Elric.
Yeah?
But her name is L-word. Like lesbian.
Are you just now getting this?
Yes!
I tried to make a joke about it, and you were just like, yeah, that sure is her name. I'm like, yes, yeah.
I feel like you!
I thought you just didn't. I thought maybe this was just a Tumblr thing, and you just didn't. God.
I never saw that movie. Why would I watch it?
What movie?
The L-word.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A movie called The L-word about lesbians. But anyways, I randomly realized it out of nowhere just now. God, that's such a you thing to do.
It's worse because, like, I didn't point it out. And this is, like, several fucking episodes later. Oh, God.
Well, narrate, you.
Oh, right. And maybe you're pushing your luck at this point. A reasonable person would just hit up one of their many, many new friends and find a place to crash. Don't you have a house?
Do the writers not talk to each other of this game?
I don't know. But the night is young, so to speak, and you have a good feeling about this particular desolate stretch of road. You're just wondering where you should hide out for the day when a long car pulls up next to you on the street. You hunch your shoulders and keep walking, hoping they're just here for the scenery. But you are literally the scenery here. So when the back door opens and two trolls lumber towards you, you can't say you're surprised.
Is this dude, like, loaded? Is he,
like... I was going with a totally different mentality. I was like, are we getting kidnapped?
But I'm like, I'm just assuming the guy is going to be in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Is he, like...
Is he like a mafia guy?
Well, I was thinking more like a rapper, and he's just, like, got money.
I mean, he's a cerulean. I don't know if ceruleans are rich, but I know Vriska was rich, but she also murdered people a lot. So maybe she just stole their money. I don't know, man. Oh, hi. Ooh.
Cool.
Blech.
The
Anyway.
news is on. It's
What?
raining death over there.
What?
The news is on, and it's raining death on that location.
My God. Huh. What is the button? Man, he has a symbol like all over the place. On the rug, on the... It's not even like stylistically there. It's just kind of tacked on.
Yeah. So point is, he's rich. This is his merch.
He has a...
Deal with it.
He has like a game controller hooked up into his TV.
Man, he can play Street Fighter with that. It's got 2 buttons. One of them is probably a joystick.
It does look like a joystick.
Sort
of. You are a little surprised when they each grab hold of one of your arms and drag you into the car. Up until now, you have found trolls to be surprisingly chatty. You aren't expecting the assault and ask questions later approach. The car takes off before you have time to catch your breath. You will never catch that breath. It's blocks behind you now. It's loose. And here you are without your breath, face to face with a troll who's leaning back on his bench seat. Just straight chillin'. The dome light glints off his blue eyes and what someone less hip than you might describe as way too many piercings. He has them in his ears, nose, and eyebrow. He even has a couple in his horn. His hair is shaved in a daring undercut, and his teeth are sharp.
Hey!
The music is kind of just startling. It's like very intense. Okay, now it's like chill intense. Anyway.
Please, the first one.
Okay.
Just please.
Hey yourself, asshole. Oh my God. Okay. Oh damn! Some of your newfound self-confidence just tumbled out of you like spit up from an infant. This is gonna go bad fast. But instead of immediately murdering you, he looks you up and down, checking you out in all your ragged glory. He smiles, slow and lazy. It does things to your guts. Friendship things. That shouldn't do friendship things to your guts.
I wish I could... I don't know what this song makes me think of, but God, I wanted to jam out as soon as it started.
Okay, so this is... probably has nothing to do with anything. Like his teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're almost just like normal jagged teeth, except he has like... right in here, he has like this one tooth that's just like... a little bit... It's like these are more or less the same, but then it just goes up and down a bit higher in this area.
Yeah.
This probably has absolutely jack shit to do with anything, but he's like the master of the blockchain, and my brain just went to like those chart things. I could never understand what the fuck I was looking at back whenever I tried to look at Bitcoin shit. Like I knew more or less what the up and down meant, but then people would have like these weird little bar things all over the place.
Okay.
And like, don't act like you even know what any of this shit is.
I know what an up and down arrow jaggedy chart thing is. Yes.
Yeah, that I know what is, but they would add all this random shit to it, and I could never understand that shit.
And point is, his teeth make you think of that.
Yes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, his symbol should have made me think of that. Like a while ago.
Yeah, that's just an M.
Like ages ago. No, because it has the arrow pointing upward. Like, you know.
I mean, I know, but point is, whatever.
Anyway, his smile stretches wider, going slightly lopsided from his piercing. He looks like he likes what he sees, even if what he sees is you being a rude bitch.
Fair. I did just get my boys to drag you off the street. I get how that equals a little nut chill. Sorry about all that.
So, okay, his quirk. It ends with like, what are those things called? Fucking semicolons? Is that what that is?
Yes.
And then you just use the equal sign. Is his quirk like weird programmy stuff?
Probably.
I'm Mallek Blishtar.
What? You're silly, man.
Yes. And evil.
Like this guy. Mallek doesn't look too sorry, but you're distracted by one of his boys, who is looking at you through a familiar pair of eyes hidden behind a ball of dark bangs. What?
Yeah! Hey, I was just wondering if you remembered me. I don't remember my voices, so this could be this.
No, it was not that. Because I remember specifically being like, you gotta give him a cute kid voice, because I thought he was a cute kid. Also, am I supposed to believe that he's one of the guys that drug me in here, or is this just some random person who's also in here?
Oh.
Like, are the people who mugged us separate from these two?
I don't know, but are you objecting to that voice now?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't even remember the cute kid voice at all, do you?
No.
It was like...
Hey, I was just wondering if you remembered me.
Similar?
You know, he's gonna be Mickey Mouse. Hey, I was just wondering if you remembered me.
Oh. You know,
Do you play video games?
Sorry, that's my go-to line when I want to do a kid voice for reasons.
Just go with that, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Remember, you'll never forget, even with extensive therapy.
Aw. Yeah, sorry about the cloak and laser bullshit. I just couldn't let anybody else get their fronds on you first.
It's like, I get the, I know that, okay, it's like, I know the joke, because his name is Mallek, and it's like Merrick.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I agreed to the joke before we even started.
But just now?
It's not just no, it's like, I look at him and I'm like, okay, I know what voice you're supposed to have, and then you voice him, and I'm like, wait, what? And it gives me whiplash.
Okay, what would you rather, since you're so picky tonight?
Man, do you even remember the voice that you gave him before? It was like...
Hell no.
It was like... kind of a creepy asshole voice.
Creepy asshole. Okay.
like you said that he looked like, he was fucking insane or something whenever we were looking at the troll call card things.
Okay, I mean, he looks way more chill here, so...
Yeah, I mean, he does. Also, I know I make comments about the speech bubbles all the time, but his speech bubble just looks really light. Like, not even compared to earlier, just... I don't remember the cerulean speech bubbles being that light.
Okay, then. So what do you think? Like a deeper or a more high pitch, or kind of like I'm not compared to the Merrick voice, just in general.
Like not like a deep voice, but like deeper than like in the slight deep range, I guess.
Okay. All right. Right. Sorry.
Like, okay, if I was to attempt to imitate what is in my head, it'd be kind of like, yeah. So, no, not at all.
Yeah?
Like, without the fucking gravel, you know?
Yeah, okay, I can do that. No problem.
Something like that.
Alright.
It's like, not quite, but whatever, close enough.
You want to read that again?
You sure?
Yeah, sorry about the cloak and laser bullshit. Just couldn't let anybody else get their fronds on you first.
He sounds so fucking evil. Don't want to spend like the entire episode just tweaking voices though.
You know.
Wow, he was blah. Wow, he was looking out for he was looking for you, like specifically.
For sure, dude. I've been following you.
Can you make him sound less evil?
Sorry.
Like just a little bit.
Okay.
For sure, dude. I've been following you.
Wait a sec. How do I? We don't have a scroll wheel. Fuck. Anyway, really? You feel like you would have noticed someone like him? He doesn't exactly blend in. Mallek holds up his palm husk with the Chitter app open. You recognize your own profile. Your follower count has gone up significantly since the last time you checked.
Right. So everyone equals going on about this new Chitter account, Alien Invasion of One. Figure it equals a publicity stunt or imperial propaganda. Uninteresting, not worth my time. But then I start thinking, what if it's not? If this genuinely equals an invasion, how the hell have they survived this long? The drone should have obliterated a coal-bait son of a bitch like you right away.
That's literally what I said.
They should have taken your hornless head off Perigrees ago?
Yeah.
They haven't. Why?
We're just really good at avoiding.
Equals what I keep asking myself. Then I figured out how you must be doing it.
Without meaning to, you lean toward him. Have you finally found someone who understands and appreciates just how terrific you are at friendship maneuvers? Who really gets your area of study?
You're a robot.
What?
You're a robot.
Oh, god damn it. Not even close. But he's so obviously and avidly interested in you that, well, you tell a tiny little fib. Aw, come on, man.
I'm a robot.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this is kind of crazy. I didn't know you were a robot.
Yeah, I'm just that good at being a fucking robot.
Wild. Guess it makes sense, though. You did have a sixth sense you did have a sixth sense for meat and where to find it.
Mallek looks intrigued.
A meat tracker. That equals interesting.
Does it? Sure. You hope he doesn't try to test that functionality. You doubt you have another meat miracle in you. But all he does is keep giving you piercing looks in between texting furiously. Then he snaps a photo of you. Oh no, he's not gonna post that on Chitter, #robot. Bleh. You can't be a hashtag, everyone will know you're lying and blow up your cover. Not to mention your mentions.
Okay. Don't worry about that. Social media gives me hives.
Huh.
I have a Gorgle alert set for certain combinations of words.
After Zebra's place, you're kind of expecting another lavish palace. But when you get out of the car, you see that Mallek isn't indigo, he's cerulean. I'll be perfectly honest on the troll call cards. I thought he was indigo, just because like the color of his card is kind of off. Anyway, like Elward and Ramil, fuck, and that one girl who kept boys in cages. Also, you're starting to think that people's hives have more to do with taste than caste. Amicia had a homely little art studio, and Tagra had all those vast vases and shit. Before he leads you inside the apartment building, Mallek turns to Damon. Are you sure it's Damon?
No. Damon.
And the other low blood, to Damon and the other low blood, and starts messing around on his palm husk again.
Nice job, guys. I'm rerouting a Cynthian drone shipment as we speak.
Huh?
Treyath, I'm sending you those DVDs you wanted. They'll be at your hive when you arrive.
Wait, so fucking Damien is one of the people who snagged us?
Guess so.
Huh. The bronze-blood ruffian bows to Mallek. He looks a little uncomfortable and pats him awkwardly on the arm. He looks a little uncomfortable.
It looks like, yeah, don't bow to me. Weirdo.
Uh-huh. Bronze-blood.
I mean, we just got his name.
I know, but I'm suspicious. Because that's not a... None of the other random NPC background nobody characters ever got named. Not even the person that everybody's assuming was Gallic got named.
And Damon, I'll send your shirt to I'll send your shit to that shrub you live in.
Thanks, man.
You live in a shrub now?
You know, my offer still stands. I got a couple extra coops if you get sick of living in the rough.
Coops?
Coops?
Oh, wait, recoup.
No,
That
chicken
work-
coops.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, right. Damon shrugs.
Thanks, but I can't be tied down.
Why not?
Nice to see you again.
Bye.
Well,
You and Mallek ride the elevator all the way to the top of the hive stem, and he leads you into a surprisingly tasteful loft apartment.
still filthy, though.
Yeah. Is that cereal or something?
I was looking at his dishes.
Well, yeah, but the cereal has writing on it, and there's red bananas. Do you fucking see this shit?
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing.
Something I... Is that a C? L-E... Something A... I don't know.
It's Sugar Crisp and Wheaties.
Sure,
Totally.
why not?
Come on, my shit equals upstairs.
I don't know why that's so amusing. Isn't the whole apartment his shit?
Yeah, technically. Let's go upstairs, though. God, you are a slob.
He's like right on up there with Damek. He brings you up to a higher level that has a Recuperacoon shoved against one wall and a couch shoved against another, but they are both afterthoughts to just an ungodly amount of computer shit. Is that Recuperacoon like... Normally they're like... They kind of look like a really sturdy... I don't know... plastic or metal kind of
It looks like a sack.
sturdiness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't... It looks all, like, limp and stuff. And that's the letter E! For some reason.
That's the letter Z, you yuts.
It's an E.
Look,
Anyway.
I know you're high, but get over it.
Shut the fuck up. Right when you got here, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell that's all it was. That's what it was, but now you're used to Alternia's weird bug tech. Squishy and organic and almost certainly alive, at least in the way that plants are alive, though a couple wires in there are almost definitely slithering. Mallek sits down in front of one of his screens and wakes it with a single swipe of his claws. He gestures you lazily into one of several office chairs. It squeaks as you sit down and sinks a little under your weight. He proceeds to ignore you and type a list of commands into a text box. He then pushes himself across to another screen with an alert flashing in one corner. Ugh, you know what this is all adding up to. He's an IT guy.
I'm a certified IT guy. Technically.
Did I ever get my certification?
I don't know. No, I prefer to be called... Oh. Shit.
Huh?
I have this joke I do where someone calls me a hacker, and I say, I prefer the term information specialist.
We called you an IT guy instead.
But now that equals ruined.
Ha.
Hush.
Oh shit. Hacker was totally your next guess. You can do it again.
Nah, moment's gone.
This whole situation is kind of weird, and I'm not sure if I should be on edge or not, but I like this guy so far.
No worries.
So he's a hacker? That's pretty cool and subversive. You wonder if he's part of Tisius's secret anti-government movement. You almost ask, then stop yourself at the last second. Whatever Tisius's anarchist leanings are, you aren't going to blab them to this rando cerulean. As much as you love to meet new friends, you really aren't about to throw one under the scuttle buggy for no reason. I honestly, I halfway wondered if, like... Okay, so we only have, like, these three little hints about their personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of his is, that he's master of the blockchain. And given all that time that I spent dicking around with, cryptocurrency bullshit, I was like, he's a cerulean. If he has those, mind-controlling powers, he can just be like, aha, I'm going to brainwash a bunch of people into fucking, trading to whatever currency I want so I can manipulate prices or something. So far, it doesn't seem like that's his thing, but... I'm rambling.
Aren't you?
I thought it was relevant, but it occurred to me I don't think you would have anything to say to that.
Holy crap, there is a wheelie chair in there.
What?
Earlier when it said you sat in one of several, I'm like, there aren't even any of those spinny wheelie chairs in here.
It's
there is
weird,
one.
too, because it's not even a wheelie chair. It doesn't have any wheels.
Yeah, I noticed. It's got little scuddly legs, though. They can totally move.
Do you think it's like... Do you think it, like, crawls around? Like, do you think you can, like, remote control it or something? And it could, like, crawl over stuff that, you know, like, whenever you're in a wheelie chair, and it gets stuck, because, you know, there's a bunch of shit in the floor.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't give a fuck, and it just kind of steps over it.
I think it's just, like, trained to, like, if you look like you're trying to maneuver it, it'll, like, crawl the way you're maneuvering. That would be my guess. Yeah, not a lot of blues get down on this sort of thing. Gold bloods are better with tech.
What were we even talking about?
About his being a nerd.
Okay.
Quick game, that's the option you want.
Oh yeah, I had a joke crack ship, which was like him and Cuprum, like in rivalry with each other, because Cuprum was always like, before he like hacked a bunch of Indigo Bloods phones and sent them out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, do you think he tried to pull that on Mallek once, and Mallek like just like, you act the wrong bitch.
Maybe. They got that living battery noise. You know how it goes.
All the gold bloods you've met have been, well, Nostalgia did have that scouter thing, and Cooperum's hacked a phone or something. Whatever, it was a while ago. Zabetta mostly just like fanfic. What about Cirava? You're not going to talk about Cirava? You're not going to talk about the most important gold blood in the entire history? Okay, whatever.
Interesting. You'd think they would have programmed you with the cultural stereotypes.
What? Huh? Oh, right. You're a robot. You wonder how a robot is supposed to act. You sit up straighter and think about circuit boards. I forgot we were supposed to be a robot. Mallek messes around some more on his computer and frowns. Then he frowns some more. Then he reaches down and picks up one of the thick purple wires from the mess on the ground. He pauses. Apparently he isn't sure where to stick it. He glances down, and you cross your legs before he can pull your dress up and start searching for external ports because, nope, not happening, dude.
You don't have any network connections, so I've got to use an Ethernet. Don't be lame.
He was trying to log you onto the Wi-Fi.
You aren't trying to be lame. You just don't want things in orifices. Eventually, you compromise and let him stick it under your armpit like you're a baby having your temperature taken. You watch him tap away at the screen, marveling at the ludicrous choices you've made in your life that have led you to a troll sticking a wire under your armpit because he can't find your Wi-Fi signal. Shouldn't you tell him you're not a robot?
Nah, man, he'd kick you out if you did that. You have to just be a robot from now on. That's how this works.
You sit there as his brow furrows further and his frown gets more pronounced. His annoyance bounces him out of his laid-back, cool guy attitude. A blinking purple light flashes on his piercings. Whoa, what? Also, do him and Elward, like, we haven't gotten very far in his route yet, but if he shows no signs of being able to read minds and stuff, which I guess if he could read your mind, he would know you're not a robot.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was like all Ceruleans had the weird mind-reading, brainwashy power.
Shows what you know about Homestuck, fool.
I had like 2 Ceruleans to go off of, and they had the exact same. They were related, so.
Do you think he and Elwood are related?
I mean, they have similar haircuts, but I don't know. Blech. Anyway.
Fuck. Maybe my tech isn't compatible.
One of the wires is coming towards you, and for a second, you think you finally found a piece of technology that is actually alive. But then you see a little flicker of movement at the end and realize that it's a white snake with beady, intelligent eyes. Ah, Lucius. Ah, he has a snake, Lucius. Wait a minute. He has a programming typing quirk, and he's all about the computers and shit. Is it a python? That would be hilarious.
Don't be scared. He won't hurt you.
I mean, none of the other Luciuses have hurt me so far, well, except for zebras, so. I believe that.
He's just checking everything out.
Okay. Of course not. Why would you be afraid of a giant snake winding up your legs? Everybody is really about your legs. You need to get a pair of pants. Is the snake checking you for artificial parts? Are snakes particularly sensitive to technology? Is it because they're long?
Weird. This equals a radical situation. I have no idea what to make of you, dude.
Ugh. You feel like such a dickhead. Can you really continue to live this lie? Tell him you are a special kind of robot his instruments can't detect. We should just tell him we're not a robot, right?
I feel like he'll kick you out, but, you know, whatever.
You brace yourself. In your experience, dealing with the fallout of your decisions is never pleasant. You expect him to throw you out, or at least get a snake to the face. Aw. Instead, Mallek just sags back into his desk chair, which settles with a depressed little squeal. He takes his glasses off. Glasses? Was he wearing glasses?
Apparently.
He takes his glasses off and drops them onto his desk, palming at his eyes. Maybe he put them on earlier and we read that, but I wasn't paying attention even though I was the one reading the narration. I've done that before. It strikes you how exhausted he looks. You thought the dark smudges were eyeliner, but they might be eyeliner in despair. All trolls have the eye bags. What are you talking about? The dark smudges were... Unless you mean like in the corners or whatever. You wonder if now is the time to start apologizing. You're getting really good at apologies.
It's chill. I was the one who grabbed you off the street. You were probably scared of what I'd do to you if you weren't what I'd hoped you were.
Well, more like you were worried about the friend opportunity that would swirl down the drain, but yeah, okay. You're also a little scared. You still are. It's a total body-encompassing ambient fear that is always buzzing in the background of everything you do on Alternia, so subliminal that sometimes you wonder if it's the total opposite, the complete absence of fear.
That equals deep, man. In retrospect, it equal pretty fucking stupid to assume a robot is going to solve my problems.
What are your problems? Very true. In your limited experience, mo robots, mo problems. What?
Yeah, it was just something new to... It was just something new to, you know? Something I haven't tried yet.
What is it exactly he's trying so hard to do? It seems to be pretty well off, what with hacking drones and shit like that. Mallek laughs.
Yeah, hacking drones.
I like his eyes. They're very... I don't know.
That equals all just bullshit.
Wait, what? His Lucius curls around his ankle affectionately. He gives him a little nudge. His palm husk rings and he pulls it out of his pocket and just looks at it for a couple seconds.
I can't deal with this right now. Come on.
He heads down to the lower floor, waiting at the bottom of the steps to see if you are following. You are, albeit nervously. Man, this episode is going on for a while.
Nonsense.
We're already past the 30-minute mark.
Normal.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh. You're having a hard time reading, Mallek. Maybe it's all the piercings. It gets worse when he calls the elevator and then stands back.
After you.
Now, you expect swinging blades to come at you, but they don't. You expect Mallek to attack, but he doesn't. Just slumps moodily back against the elevator wall and closes his eyes. His palm husk rings again and his jaw tenses. The elevator goes past the lobby. Then it goes past the basement. And the sub-basement. Fuck, what's the sub of a sub-basement?
Dude, what?
The sub-basement is just a square dungeon-like space, damp trickling down the walls. Your stomach crumples and your heart bounces up into your throat. Oh no, is this Mallek's cerulean murder dungeon? A phantom pain presses against your ribs and arm. But Mallek just leans you through a gap in the wall that you initially took for a shadow. It opens into a tunnel with rough stone walls and dirt-covered floor. It's clearly man-made or troll-made. The air grows damper and the sound of rushing water gets closer and closer.
Do you think he's taking you to the resistance base?
Looks like a sewer.
I guess this is how he knows Meat Boy.
That's a 4. That's a 1. Is that... I know we literally can't see it, so there's no way to know, but I bet that's a 3. Oh my god.
I'm just looking at the little sludge monster crawling from around the corner.
Yeah?
And the monster back there behind the cage.
So what's this logo over here that's all sparkly?
That's one of the extended zodiac symbol thingies. I don't know which one it is in particular, but...
Okay.
It looks like a cerulean one. You emerge from the tunnel and find yourself on the bank of a wide underground river. Mallek sits down on the edge of the overlook.
Sit down. Sorry, this equal's not as comfortable as the loft.
Oh man, Mallek brought you to a special place.
I don't know if I'd call it special, but it equals a place I come to a lot.
Aw. Shoot. There's a blue blood symbol. Shoot. There's like these two H-looking symbols that always get mixed up.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the letter E.
That's not the letter E. The letter E looks like the DeviantArt logo.
But it's an English letter E, just like that other thing you called a whatever was an English letter Z.
I would pull out my flashcards to prove you wrong, but I didn't bring them with me for some reason. Anyway,
You can't... I'm wrong that looks like an English letter E.
yeah, because it's like, it has a line, then it's there's a line over here that connects those two, like, over here. There's nothing connecting them right here.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you sit down next to him. You get how this could be pretty zen, just watching the dark water flow by. The walls glow with an eerie bioluminescence, digging craters underneath Mallek's tired eyes. Where's the bioluminescence?
I don't know.
The walls glow with...
I mean, it looks like there's like
a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, like sunlight just kind of peering in.
Hmm.
Also,
He pulls his phone out and shows you the screen.
no Hess signal. This equals the only place I can really unplug. Kind of relaxing, you know?
Huh. Oh yeah. You imagine the demands of being an information specialist could really put a dent in your chill.
Yeah.
You sit there with a rock digging into your ass and allow yourself to appreciate just how deep this gesture of trust really is. Even after you lied to him, he wants to tell you his life story. Fuck, you love life stories. You ask him exactly what he wants with your not-existent robot laurels. He said something about reprogramming drones, didn't he? Could he be part of the resistance?
What? Oh, you mean all that low-blood right stuff? Nah. What equals even the point? That's a great way to get called.
But he helped Demon and the other little guy.
Yeah, but they're cool, and I was paying them for services rendered. Roughing you up.
He nudges you with his elbow.
So far, all I've been able to do equals rerouted delivery drones. Just some weak sauce shit like that.
Huh.
That equals a pretty pathetic way to fuck up the system.
You aren't sure you get what he's about. Why care about fucking up the system if you don't want revolution?
I guess I wouldn't mind revolution. Alternate equals alright. Well, for me it equals alright. Not for everybody. I'm not so fucking myopic to think I don't have it better than a whole lot of trolls. And I'm not one of those bulge biters who works about the sanctity of the blood and how low-bloods deserve what they get.
Says wank, not work.
Shut up. I don't wank. They don't. It blows. I don't blame them for feeling bad or whatever. I just got to worry about myself. That equals all I've got energy for.
Oof. Man. Well, he does seem to be doing pretty okay. Like, he has that sweet pad.
Yeah. For half a sweep, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then it equal all gone. Everything I've worked for. And I'm up in the motherfucking space.
Ah. Right, the Space War. Sounds like a huge drag.
Yeah, dude.
He tosses a rock into the dark water below.
But that equals the plan, right? If I own the drones, I own the whole system. I own the heiress.
Ooh. I like the way this guy thinks. That's smart, man.
They'd all be playing my game with my rules.
Man, instead of fighting with Coopram, he should team up with Coopram so they can just hack all the drones. You know? Just fucking... Anyway. His eyes glint in the semi-darkness, and so does the little hint of fang... The little hint of fang when he smiles. His piercings light up like tiny points of fire. You tell him that sure sounds like revolution talk to you. Also, possibly villain talk. He grins like you're flattering him.
Right. But I'm sweeps away from that, and other hackers won't... I mean, I work alone.
Huh?
I'm not a fucking psionic. I can't use mind, honey. It won't kill me the way... It won't kill me the way it would a Rusty, but I'd definitely get the runs.
I had been wondering what happens if, like, other trolls eat mind honey. I know it just completely blitzes out, gold bloods.
And this is the first I'm hearing of this magical mind honey, so that's
yeah.
cool.
I halfway wondered if, okay, so in, the Hive Swap Act 1,
Yeah?
Zephyros drinks that soda or whatever that helps him with his psychic ability stuff. I halfway wondered if that wasn't, like, partially made out of mind honey, like, not pure concentrated mind honey, but, like, if they added it in there a little bit, just to, if it's, like, mind honey extract or something added to it is what helps or something. Anyway.
And I don't have sweeps. I have months. Maybe peregrees.
Seasons?
I thought peregrees were months. Because the 12th perigree something or another, that's Christmas.
So are peregrees holidays?
I don't think so. I thought they were just months.
Maybe months or something else here.
You ask him if he thinks things are going to be really bad for him up there in space.
Like I said, not a psychic, so no one equals gonna turn me into a battery. They'll make me a fucking soldier. Or a spy.
What about his hacker skills?
Oh yeah, check out all my illegal activities. Please give me a good assignment. Hell no.
Yeah, you couldn't really put that on his resume.
If I was a high blood, I could get away with it, probably. Or they might think it was cute if I was a low blood.
Huh.
But mid-caste equals, like, no way.
Wow.
Haha, you're a middle child.
Just, man, I never would have considered, like, mid-caste having a very specific kind of disadvantage to the others. You know, like, aside from, you know, high caste are just fucking, they do what they want. But that's, you know, everybody has that disadvantage to that. Anyway.
Fuck, there's gotta be something.
He pulls out his palm husk and starts frantically tapping away. Wait, you thought he didn't have any signal down here?
Yeah, but I got a Wi-Fi hotspot.
What?
That's not how that works, but okay. What am I? Some kind of fucking Luddite? Luddite? Fucking.
Some kind of what?
A Luddite. A Luddite.
I
I don't know. It's an old ass word. I think it's like primitive or dumb or something.
Huh. Ah, right. He gestures to one of his earrings. You aren't sure if he means his jewelry is the Wi-Fi hotspot or if that's a troll gesture for you're an idiot. Hey, buddy, you said you were gonna unplug. That's important to your mental health, isn't it? Getting off the internet once in a while? You can't really speak for yourself since you're only very recently become an internet celeb. Mallek waves you away. You make a grab for his palm husk. You aren't honestly sure why. Maybe you're trying to be flirty or playful or some shit because everybody knows there's nothing more flirty and playful than stealing people's stuff. Bitches love that. You manage to snatch it away, but your floppy fingers fumble and you lose your grip. Uh-oh. Mallek's phone sails over the edge of the bank and into the dark waters below. Uh-oh! That splash is the sound of your doom. Mallek stares at the water and then stares at you. His mouth moves soundlessly.
You threw my tech in the water.
Oh, God. Mallek puts his hand on your shoulder. Somehow, against all possible odds, he's still gonna be chill. Wow, what a guy. Damn.
Or is he gonna...
Oh, you hit the water before you know what's happening. It isn't freezing, but it sure as hell isn't balmy either. The current grabs you and tugs you under. Your knees and elbows scrape rocks and your knees and your dress tangles around your legs and makes it hard to kick back towards the surface. The water is so dark you don't even know where the surface is. Just when you're making peace with the fact that your grave is going to be a watery one, something grabs you from behind and hauls you upward. You gasp down air, choking in more water than anything else. Two strong hands push you up onto the bank and then begin smacking you on the back. You don't think it'll help you cough up any water, but you do think it's gonna bruise.
My bad, dude.
Hi?
That was reflex.
Okay,
You threw my shit in the water, so I threw yours.
What?
Are you okay?
I threw his shit in the water, so he threw my shit in the water, but I am my shit?
Exactly. And just...
His piercings.
Yeah?
Aren't... They're supposed...
Yeah.
They're not...
I see.
They're clipping through his face. Where the fuck did your shirt go?
He threw it off because he didn't want to get it wet. He's totally naked now, by the way.
What? No. You hack up one more gasp of water and give Mallek a thumbs up. He's as wet as you are, hair slicked back off his forehead. Makes his eyes look huge and impossibly blue. How does he have blue eyes
if they're yellow?
No, okay, so the black part of their eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, so their pupils are black, but their irises are black until they become adults and then they turn the color of their blood. But they're just black here. And I'm like, how old are you again?
I mean, he's just...
He said he was... I can't remember how long he said he had to get shipped off. But anyway.
Less than a year.
Yeah, okay. I guess that adds up. Anyway, to make his hair slick back. He jumped in to save your clumsy ass. His shirt is gone, and hey, now you know the location of 2 more of his piercings. You apologize for grabbing his phone. In retrospect, you should not have tried to be cute at the edge of a river.
Yeah, you don't have to try. I mean, fuck.
Huh? Mallek flushes.
God, everyone's attracted to you. Right now, you just look like a drowned squeak beast. Sorry I fucked up your your rumpus robe. I'll lend you something.
Hey, more clothes.
Are they pants?
Cool. You're kind of over this dress anyway. I'm just wondering. Okay, we got a bunch of money from Ms. Daja. When are we gonna go buy clothes?
Hey,
Mallek, twist his claws together.
you aren't gonna tell people what I said earlier. I'm not afraid to go off planet.
Okay.
I just, you know.
This time you do know. You tell him his secret is safe with him, and if you find any actual robots in your travel, you'll send them his way. What am I agreeing to?
Not to tell them that he's a little bitch.
So he is afraid.
Yes.
And I'm agreeing to not tell people he's afraid.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks. Here.
He helps you to your feet. Damn, it's cold down here. Man, I thought we were gonna go hunt for the phone or something.
I'll get you something when we get back upstairs, as long as you don't mind wearing my sign.
Okay. Or Tagra's sign for a while. Oh, right, this one. You can't think of anything you'd like more, honestly. Friendship!
Woo! Well, that was a long episode. But hey.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that is a long episode.
But we got the goods.
Yeah.
And no bads.
Hey, it has those weird... Okay, so I mentioned earlier about the ear thing.
Uh-huh.
And why would Elward not having ears not be canon if him having ears is canon and something blah?
I mean, he clearly doesn't have ears here.
Yeah. But he has the, Okay, I don't know what these fucking things are called. These things?
Yeah?
Okay, they're like... Whenever they're babies, they're like these little...
Is that their belly buttons?
Kinda?
They have 3 weird belly button slit things on their
no,
sides?
There's another one to match over here, but it's like
Okay.
covered up just by his hand. But okay, so they have like these little bug bodies, right?
Yeah.
But whenever they do the mutation pupate thingy to get their human-looking bodies, they do that thing where they, you know how butterflies, they wrap up in the, moths have cocoons, butterflies have chrysalises?
Mm-hmm.
So they do that, and it was like a fanon thing for a while that they had.
Grub gills?
Okay, so their tiny little bug buddies that they had before had like multiple legs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, I guess. So 2 of those turned into hands, 2 of them turned into feet, and the other 2 just kind of are just they're there. They just kind of, it's like it tattoos the body, kind of.
Freaky and weird.
Yeah. There's some people who were saying that didn't make sense because whenever bugs do the metamorphosis thing, apparently they literally fucking melt.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be anything left of them, but
I mean...
yeah, fuck whatever. They look cool.
Yeah, that's Earth physiology, fools. This is weird alien physiology.
Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. And huzzah, we have a nice, normal person who isn't insane.
Yeah.
Even though he, like, based off of their card things, he had the most crazy-looking face out of most of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most of them, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he did not look like a chill dude.
Yeah.
Like,
He
I
looked
don't know what
very
it looked like,
aggressive. He just had this intense, just...
Can I just say, main character has bony-ass fingers, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Just like... Also, when are we going to see main character in, like, the more detailed, not chibi-ish art style, since we get to see all of them all detailed and crap?
We won't, because main character is literally a stick figure.
Yeah, but I mean...
That just makes
that's
me think
stupid.
of... There's this post on Tumblr, where somebody's like, hey, this is my new OC, and they literally just drew a stick figure. And people reblogged it with fan art of it, with like badass looking like.
Yeah.
It was weird and crazy, and people kept doing offshoots of the redesigns, and there was like this whole AU where he was like had an arm injury because one of the arms looked shorter than the other ones in the original drawing, and oh, it was crazy and wonderful. I loved it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
You want to talk shit for like 5 more minutes just to stretch this episode out to a full hour?
Not really.
Me neither.
I hate hour-long episodes.
Me too.
It bothers me that this one is as long as it is.
Yeah, we should really end it instead of blathering.
Yeah. Anyway, so see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good end, so I guess we'll go get the bad ends.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
I don't have to, and you can't make me.
Friggin'.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.